Our thinking, our actions, that's going to be the everlasting, the more lasting effect on the society, on the world.
But I know how potent the truth is going to be in the future. And it's going to be a very rare commodity because the imagery, the way that the computer, the AI is actually being advanced, you're not going to know whether or not you are in the real world or in the digital world. What they're doing is when they take your blood and when they take certain images of you, what they're doing is feeding that into the AI. And what the AI is learning is what it means to be a human being and what it is that runs the human being: electricity, magnetism, and different types. There's that spiritual component that it still can't touch, but all of what is expressed from it, it's codifying. And what they do now is the computer, through what they call the satellites and the 5G and so forth, can track you and actually have an image of you in the AI that's like a neo energy of you. What they're doing is they're trying to give a soul-like representation, because if you look at the graphics today, the graphics are becoming more and more sophisticated, more and more lifelike, and you are going to be giving your emotions, everything you're thinking about, all of the different chemical workups through your thought process is being fed into this computer. Now, you're not going to know when the computer is powerful enough to take over what they have inside of your mind. So now no longer your thoughts belong to you, but is actually being calibrated in the AI and broadcast to you. Melanin is the doorway, it's the gateway, it's the expressed intelligence of the hydrogen atom. The hydrogen atom is the foundation to all physical life. Second, third, and fourth dimension, fifth dimension, the hydrogen atom in all of its expressions give us dimensionality. Children are growing up faster than they should. And you know, we have a saying, quick to ripe, quick to rot. Mm-hmm. You see? So our children, you remember the time when we were children, you know, it seems like, you know, like the days were longer. There was a quieter and things were a bit slower, easygoing, and it is not that way today.
At all.
It's a fast pace towards a brick wall. What we have to do now is to teach our children escape velocity. And escape velocity takes place in here. The way they teach about time is to set aside a concept of time that we've kind of latched onto and therefore made it a reality. But time is actually a process of thought. And this is why they have to definitely get hold of your thinking process. Your heart beat, your breath are all pulse related. And right in the sino-auricular node of the heart is the seat of the soul. The soul is not up here. The soul sits in the heart. So we're not teaching our children the truth, or they're not teaching our children the truth. Fire is sight, air is hearing, water is taste, earth is smell. So the four elementals of the word show themselves through what you sensually pick up. This is their feedback mechanism that we, as the avatar of God, as we experience, we're feeding back experiences to the One Most High. That's the main frame. The fifth element, that being time, is expressed as thought. When we think about an experience we've had in what we call the past. Because there is only now. There is no past or future. Because everything that we discern as past and future is based upon how our own brain consolidates the moment. And we have now constructed or structured time. You see, the European has structured time. What do you wear on your wrist? That's not real. That's simply you calibrating how you will behave within a specific hour of the day, according to how the European has structured civilization. You got to go to work from 9 to 5. You got to get up to do this, blah, blah, blah. That's not time. True time is based upon how you use your thoughts. You can time travel, but you time travel to the past because you cannot think of something that has never been experienced before. Your thoughts can only be in the now or in what you have experienced. Thought keeps you focused on the past. So if you are trying to use thought to solve a problem or to travel, you will have to know that thought must come under a specific type of control so that when you quiet thought, you fall into a vortex, and that vortex becomes intelligence. So now you went into a space and you time traveled, and what you had was your navigator. You had your pineal, which is your epiphysis. That becomes the homing beacon. That's when you begin to dial up the area code of the One Most High. Progress is an addiction. You have to do better so that you can have that bottom line for your investors. So you have to have the next gimmick. Meanwhile, you're becoming so technologically proficient that your spirituality and the things that keep you human, listen to what I'm saying, the things that keep you human, the time that's necessary for you to rest, the time that's necessary for you to meditate, when do you have that? Your television is on 24 hours. You're working 24 hours. You have no time to be still and know that I am.